Konnichiwa sounds like a alright intro for a Japanese anime, but okay. Hello, if you prefer English. We're back with My Hero Academia this week, and this is promising to be a fantastic episode considering what we left on last week. Before I started reacting to Season 2, my friends were toying with the idea with possibly getting into this reaction with me, just to see my reaction to it firsthand, but obviously things like that can't happen right now, and that they don't fancy an online call during the reaction, so it's fine. We'll do it on our own. It's okay. But yeah, considering when they first said episode 16, I was like, okay, what's so special about episode 16? So I was sort of anticipating leading up to this point. And considering where we left off last episode, I am not surprised now why they wanted to be in this reaction at first. Stain and Ida are now face to face. Doesn't sound like Stain is going to show any mercy after Ida has decided to take his brother's name finally, Ingenium. Which I thought it was Ingenium, but it's apparently Ingenium. But I've been putting in all my tags of all my videos recently, Ingenium. And I even put it in the title of the video as well. So might have to go back and correct all those. I've even been putting Shigaraki wrong. In my tags of my videos, I always put Shigaraki, not Shigaraki, like it's supposed to be. So yeah, that's annoying. So I'm gonna have to go back into all those videos and change the tags now. So yeah, not Shigaraki. Stain and Ida are face to face. Not to mention Shigaraki and Kurogiri have just taken it upon themselves to unleash a bunch of Nomus. More than one Nomus on. They don't on Hosusei, but these ones don't seem as powerful as the original one was. So it would stand to reason that the original one is the strongest one, and these are just like flawed copies of him. I mean, we found out the original Nomu used to be a human last episode. But clearly not that anymore. Yeah, the Nomus are attacking Hosusei, but not to fear, Gran Torino and Midoriya are here to help. So, hopefully, Midoriya meets up with Ida and they fight Stain together. This is exciting. I wonder how this is going to be resolved with Stain and then Kurogiri and Shigaraki. Because it looks like we've got two villain stories going on right now. The Shigaraki and Kurogiri one with the Nomus, and now Stain as well. Interesting. Stain's got a really... It's got a unique motivation as well. And last time Shigaraki said that he's not just a hero killer, he's also a hero breeder, because he's forcing heroes to work harder and do their job better when he's around, or at least after he's left as well. That's an interesting way to look at it. I mean, as sick as it sounds, I don't agree with what Stain is doing, but there is no denying that there is a sort of good consequence, a good outcome of some of the stuff he does, because he's forcing heroes to do their job better than they would have had he not shown up. And he's all about killing heroes who only want fame and money, who are only doing it for a career. So heroes who only want money, Uraraka's going to be on his list. I don't know how we feel about Ida, Todoroki, and Bakugo, maybe? I wonder how we'd feel about Bakugo, but Midoriya, Todoroki, Ida, the others, I wonder how we'd feel about them, because it all depends on their motivation to being a hero. Like, if they want a hero just like Midoriya, if they just want to keep people safe, I wonder if he'd leave Midoriya alone, considering that's his motivation. He just wants to keep people safe. But for those who want to do it to get money or be famous, yeah, they're on his hit list. So it'd be good to see who he categorises in what's, like, who does he put where? Like, who does he decide to kill, who does he not? So, I've rambled enough. I want to watch the episode. So, shall we just get into Season 2, Episode 16 of My Hero Academia, starting now? Oh, this music is getting you into it, isn't it? Go!
I've totally got this!
I love that he can keep using his power now.
Please be okay.
Stain versus UA students. Let's go! What the hell?
Thanks, old timer. I'm afraid I don't know you, but I can have
It's Endeavour.
from here on out.
I've never been so happy to see Endeavour.
I came because I'm a hero.
He's here looking for Stain.
That's Manuel, the normal hero. Ida's at his agency.
Why'd you run off by yourself? Where the hell are you, Tenya? Damn it! Ah!
Wait, he went off alone? Ida. Hosu. Where the hero killer attacked. Don't tell me.
Are these really men? Or are they actual monsters?
Yeah, they're monsters.
The Nomu make such great playthings. How many Nomu are completed?
I've finished adjusting the behavior of 6 of them, though they are not as strong as the one from the USJ attack.
Give them to me.
I am Ingenium, and I will defeat you.
That's right.
That I promise. For Tensei!
Yeah, you're out of your league, Tenya.
So you're brothers. I let him live so he could spread the good word. Word of me.
Oh, look at him. Oh!
You aren't heroes. You have no right to be called that.
I'll kill you!
Shouldn't you be worried about saving that guy? So busy with your grudge, you forgot about him. Completely blinded by a selfish desire for revenge. You're about as far away from being a hero as I can imagine. And that's why you'll die tonight.
Whoa.
My body won't move.
Goodbye, child. May your death bring about a better world.
Boy! Here it comes! Oh, Todoroki.
I might be overthinking
Is
things.
Todoroki in this
I
episode?
don't exactly have any proof.
I put that on there just because I ain't had this
I
one
can't
out in a
just stand
while.
by. I have to do something. The hero killer is probably somewhere in this city this very moment.
You just punched him in the
He was
face.
at the fight earlier.
Oh, this was before. Right. Right, it took me a second
Guess
there.
I was right. I can't move my body. It must be his quirk. Since he cut me, I've been paralyzed.
That's the kind of quirk people on TV said the hero killer might have.
Oh.
So cutting somehow activates his power, huh? He's different from the villains who attacked us before.
Very.
Those are the eyes of a fanatic. Meddling when you don't need to is the essence of being a hero.
I think Stain's starting to get a bit of respect for Midoriya here. Look at this.
Gotta get past the sword.
No! If you get cut!
Watch the blades.
He's gone?
A 5%. Detroit.
Oh! He landed a hit on him. Oh no! He got him.
Did he cut me and I didn't even notice? One graze is all it took?
There are countless false heroes around here who are all talk. But I think you're worthy of staying alive. You're different from these two.
Get away!
Someone else to get in my way.
Endeavour?
Today's been full of distractions. distractions.
No!
Midoriya, you need to give more details in times like this. I was almost too late to stop this guy. You're just what they said you were. But you won't be taking any more lives. Hero killer.
His outfit. Oh, it looks so good.
He ingests blood to keep people from moving. That explains the blades. All I've got to do is keep my distance.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You have good friends in Genium.
He can move.
Come get me then.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Unlike him.
Watch out!
Look at him.
Midoriya! I'm not sure why, but I'm able to move now!
Typo.
Typo.
Midoriya, dodge!
Teamwork.
Based on a person's blood type.
Typo.
The last one. My blood type is B.
Type A.
So you figured it out.
Oh.
By tasting someone's blood, he can freeze them for up to 8 minutes, depending on their blood type. From shortest to longest time, it's O, A, A, B, and B.
Ida, I've been worried about you ever since your brother was attacked. I recognize the face of someone who's drowning in resentment. And I know just how narrow your field of vision can get when you long for justice. She forgave me faster than I ever imagined. She told me to move forward, that nothing was holding me back, and that doing so would be her salvation.
If the hero killer is following his pattern, we know where he'll show up next.
Trust Endeavour to throw Todoroki in at the deep end.
Scumbag. But a scumbag with the judgment and instincts of a number 2 hero. And I can acknowledge that.
Good.
It's so simple.
It's yours! Your quirk, not his!
Ah!
A few words.
Oh no, he's got him.
You want to make your brother proud?
Oh, he's paralysed him again.
Then stand up and be Ingenium. I am Ingenium, and I will defeat you. I promise.
He can move. This was amazing. Jumping right into the fight. This was almost on par with the All Might episode from season 1. You know, the penultimate episode where he was fighting Nomu. Because obviously you had the big fight pretty much all episode, and then what hopefully promises to be the end of the. I don't know. I don't want the fight to end. I'll be happy just seeing this fucking fight go on for the rest of the season. Still 9 episodes left, but I don't care. Didn't see any. Well, saw a little bit more of Gran Torino this episode, but he didn't have to deal with that Nomu for long. Endeavour burnt it away. He melted that fucker. And of course, Endeavour. He's a dick father, but he's a good hero. He's a cool hero, should we say? And he still has that. He still has those tendencies to know what to do as a hero. So even Todoroki acknowledges that, so we have to. And obviously, yeah, Endeavour is here looking for the hero killer. And trust him to throw Todoroki in at the deep end as well. These 3 Nomus that we've still got here, well, I think we've only got 2 now because Endeavour burnt 1. We've got 2 left in the city, but there's a lot more. Whoever Shigaraki's master is just making more Nomus and putting them under control. He says he's done 6 Nomus so far, and Shigaraki had 3 of them, so that means there's at least 3 more Nomus still out there that are able to be controlled. Apparently there's more that are not under control yet. So, yeah, there's an army of Nomus on the horizon. We are fucked! Pro heroes all over are just holding off the Nomus as best they can. Manuel, I wondered what his power was, but I mean, I got a sort of hint as to when Manuel has the, like, I don't know, the webbed fin on the back of his helmet. I assume it was something water-based, and his costume was pretty much all blue as well, so it looks like he can manipulate water. So that's cool. That's pretty much all we need to know about him. And yeah, pro heroes are holding off the Nomus. Midoriya had to think for a bit to find Stain and Ida, where Ida was getting taught a lesson. Too caught up in his own bloodlust to find Stain that he didn't even notice. He didn't even care about the pro hero who was already injured and paralysed and almost dead. So Ida has to rethink his priorities at this moment, and it looks like he hopefully is. Yeah, apparently Stain's power, he can paralyse people just by ingesting their blood, licking their blood and tasting it. Don't know how he got Native, the pro. He got Ida pretty easily. Just stabbing him through the arm though, that happened right at the beginning, well, almost like halfway through the episode. Eesh. Yeah. And he got Midoriya pretty quickly as well. Like, Midoriya was able to dodge him a bit. I love that he's able to use his powers like this now, being able to fly around the place. Like Gran Torino and Bakugo. I love that he's able to do that. Even All Might doesn't do that really. We've not seen him do it anyway. So that's just another thing that makes Midoriya different from All Might. I love the lightning as well. It leaves a trail behind it when he's leaping around everywhere. It looks so fucking cool. It's in the intro, so I noticed it before, but to see it happening in the episode now, to know he's at that level where it's only up from here, Midoriya, it's only up from here. It looks amazing. But yeah, even he was got by Stain's paralysing power. But apparently it depends on the blood type. I didn't hear the well, I heard the order, but I can God for the life of remember it. I cannot remember that order. All I know is that O is first and B is last. So type B heroes are paralysed for, well, type B people will be paralysed for up to 8 minutes, because apparently that's the longest amount of time. Midoriya, he was only under for like 2-3 minutes, if that. So, but he was got again later on. But before that, it looked, well, obviously Stain, like I predicted, he's got a bit of respect for Midoriya, because Midoriya came in with the right intentions to save someone's life and protect people. Like, so Stain has a bit of respect for Midoriya in that regard. So because he said, you're worthy to live. But yeah, Ida didn't make the best first impression on Stain, did he? So as he was about to kill Ida for a second time, when Midoriya was the first time Midoriya came in for the win, but came in for the save, shall we say? But this time, it was someone I did not expect to see this episode. Well, not at first anyway. Todoroki, using his left side as well. He just came in like a badass. He was the only one as well this episode who didn't get paralysed. He's been caught, but he's not been paralysed yet. And he's using both his ice and fire so well. It looks so good. I've made up my mind. I want to cosplay as Todoroki the next time. The next time I cosplay, I'm gonna do Todoroki. I'll even dye my hair the colours. Because Todoroki is a badass. I can't believe how many great characters we've got in this show. I like that this show, it gives each character a certain amount of time to progress. Like, obviously, I think, like, other characters like obviously Midoriya, Ida, Uraraka and Bakugo, they've got that time all the time. Like, they're always in the spotlight, but they give certain other people the spotlight most of the time as well for a certain amount of episodes. Like, I think Sue and Mineta got theirs in the USJ attack last season, so they got pushed into the spotlight where they were teamed up with Midoriya in that little fight, and now they're higher up characters, and they're moving all the characters up piece by piece. And it looks like this arc is going to be Yaoyorozu, which I'm happy about, because I think people know that for a while I feel like Yaoyorozu has been underutilized. Like, she's supposed to be one of the best students like, she was one of the 4 recommended students along with Todoroki, so you know she's insanely powerful, and she's been done dirty in the past. Like, she's not had a lot of screen time. She's been over sexualized, I think, which is weird because she's apparently a teenager, so it's a bit weird. But maybe she's supposed to be the pretty girl in the class, so we'll deal with it. I think the last straw was the sports festival when she was squashed by Tokoyami. That was a bad one, but in the intro for this new arc, they give her a little segment. Like, obviously with the UA Sports Festival tournament, in the intro they gave Tokoyami a bit of screen time in that series. Well, in that intro, and obviously in the UA Sports Festival, Tokoyami got a chance to shine. Like, he came 3rd place, so Tokoyami got a chance to shine, so that was his time in the spotlight. And so obviously Tokoyami got time in that intro, and now this intro for this new arc, Yaoyorozu gets a little moment. So that leads me to assume that Yaoyorozu is going to be getting a bit more screen time, which I'm happy about, because her power is awesome and I want to see more of it. Because the reason I like her power is because, yes, she can create weapons and traps and stuff like that, but she's still got to be able to kick ass on her own. Like, yeah, she can make weapons, she can make shields, but she's still got to know how to fight with them herself, so that makes her a badass. But not as badass as Todoroki. We'll put that out there. Well, where was I before I got onto this Yaoyorozu tangent? Todoroki came in for the win. He's not been paralysed yet. Apparently, off screen, we got the chat with his mum, and seems like she's a lot better. She's not insane, definitely, but she's in an insane asylum, apparently. So, yeah. Doesn't sound like she's insane, and she just keeps telling him that it's okay to use the firepower, which is why he's using it now. I just wish we would have seen that conversation and that decision from Todoroki on screen. But I'm happy we're getting back to Todoroki, because it felt like for the last few episodes we've been leaving him behind for a second, which isn't, it's not a bad thing, but obviously Todoroki, he's not far from the mind on this show, because he proved himself in the UA Sports Festival, and his story is so good, and I'm happy that he came back in a big bad way in this episode. For a second, it was Midoriya and Todoroki against Stain. Stain is a badass. Definitely one of the best villains. He's only been here for a few episodes, but still. Like, how many episodes has he been in now? 5 episodes? 6 episodes even? Well, he's probably not showed up in all 6 of those episodes, but it's been 6 episodes since he was introduced. He's probably not even been in all of them. And this is the first time we've properly seen him fight. He is insane! He's a cool villain. I want to see more of him. I don't want to lose him next episode. Keep him forever. Because, like Midoriya said, he's different from the other villains in the USJ attack. He's different from Shigaraki and Kurogiri. And it's a great kind of different. Midoriya is paralysed again. He was caught. Todoroki is bleeding from his cheek and his arm. He's got knives stuck in his arms. I love how, like, Midoriya was telling Todoroki, don't let him catch you with a blade. Like, don't let him cut you and lick your blood. And he's like saying, okay, then I need to take my distance. I need to keep my distance then. The very second a fucking knife comes past and cuts his cheek, that's it. He's done. There's one shot of Sambuca and he's finished. But he's not been paralysed yet, so that's good. But Midoriya has, and it looks like Todoroki's on his own, but we got a little bit of hand movement from Ida in the last second of that episode, so it looks like Ida's getting back on his feet now. The intro was spelling it out for me. Like, the intro of this, like, it shows Stain, and then immediately it shows Todoroki with his fire, Ida running and kicking, and Midoriya leaping back and forth between the alleyways. Like, the intro told me what was going to happen. I just thought it was a cool montage. But this episode was insane. I think I should stop now. I've been going for 45 minutes. This was probably my favourite episode since the Todoroki Midoriya fight. Like, the Todoroki Midoriya fight was my best episode of Season 2. This is up there. It might not be the best episode, but it is up there. It's definitely in the top 3. I don't know what the top 3 would be, but obviously Midoriya and Todoroki fight, this episode, and I don't know which other one, but just know that this episode is up there. That's how good it is. I can't believe I've got to wait till next episode. Oh, we left on such a cliffhanger as well, but I'm going to enjoy watching people's reactions to this. Because that's the benefit of this. Now I've watched this episode, I get to, as soon as I've finished recording this, I'm going to watch other people's reactions. So, that's going to occupy me for the next week. So, that's all we've got left for My Hero Academia this week. Until next time, we are over and out. Bye!